What's up, guys? It's your boy Dream, and I'm just giving this little video of me ranting about whatever comes to my mind. That's what pretty much this video is. I'm probably gonna make a little series. Well, no, I'm going to make a little series on this where I just honestly rant about whatever, or like some stuff that just happens, and then I'm just gonna put out my perspective on it to show everyone that maybe you think the same same way as I do, or you probably feel that you're alone in how you think this way or something. I don't know, but I'm just gonna give this ideas or perspectives that I'm coming from in situations like whatever I'm talking about. Usually it's going to be something stupid or random, but you know what, whatever. Hey Dream, why is your shirt off? Well, right now my clothes are getting washed, so I don't got no shirts. I don't got no shirts, so all you get is skin. All you get is skin. But anyway, what I wanted to talk about, because it just blew me away when I just experienced this just like an hour or two ago, is when to freaking quit on something. Hold on. When to freaking just stop. Like, just stop. When it comes down to it, honestly, when it comes to like quitting something, I think sometimes that's okay. Some people tell you to never give up. Yeah, sometimes you just don't really enjoy something and then you just want to stop, or it's if it's something that you see that is just not working, like this, like, oh, I'm gonna go wash my car this way instead of what someone else did, because they seem to do it quickly or quicker than me when they do it that way, but when I do it that way, it just doesn't work. Or you do it a different way and it doesn't work. You could quit on something like that. Like, honestly, yeah, you can quit on some crap like that, but when it comes to like when to quit on something, like legitly just quit, I don't know. I'm just talking. I don't know. But when, like, I keep tripping myself over, and I really realize this, but that's part of the rant here, so I'm just speaking my mind as it goes. But when it comes to quitting, like, sometimes you could be stubborn and not quit. Like, maybe it can work out. Maybe it will work out. But the point is, how are you going to feel if after you didn't, like after you decided you didn't quit? Because I feel like even whatever choice you make about quitting or not quitting something, you're gonna get the bad parts about it, like about quitting and not quitting, because you know you're fucked in either way. Either way, you're screwed. Like, ins and out of it, because I believe that there's always going to be good or bad, and it always comes around. Regardless, it comes around anyway, like a freaking circle. It's like, oh yeah, good things are going swell, and now things are going terrible, and then it just rotates and rotates and rotates. It's a It's a circle. It's a circle. With my experience with this one, because with video games, at least with this game, I was just so amazed at how this guy, because because when you quit something, you gotta be a little more, well, balance the realism and optimism. You can be if you be full on optimistic about it, like about quitting, then you might set yourself up for screw up, because you're aiming for big things, or like very big things that are achievable, but then you have to balance, your heart and your mind, or your body and your brain, or whatever you want to put in phrases. But it has to be a balance in between. Like, you can't, well, for one, it's not a good idea to be headstrong about it, because you just focus things all in your head, then you just, like, if you focus everything in your head, then you probably, I don't know, it just seems boring to me if you focus on your head. I don't know. If I was a heady person, I would feel like you wouldn't get as much as enjoyment from whatever it was you were doing had you not quit. Because I mean, technically, you're going to get that regardless. You're going to get, like I said, you're going to get the bad stuff regardless. It's not something you can really avoid. But honestly, when it comes to quitting, I say do it. Like, you give it your all for this, like, certain portion of time, and then after that, get out. Just gone. Just gone. Be out. Bounce. Just be out. Because, I mean, some things are worth quitting for in the long run. They're worth quitting for. Especially if you made this decision to do this, but then, no, you made this decision and then carried out that decision. That's where the quitting really starts to factor. If you just quit it just cause, and then you didn't really do anything. I mean, I'm not saying that, you have to do something. You have to do this. You have to go and just do something with yourself. Man, you know what? Fuck that. It's not an obligation for you to do something. I mean, it's not something like you would want. I mean, if you don't feel like you should do something, I think you should stop doing it, regardless of what anyone else says. I don't care. No. Regardless of what anyone else thinks about the decision that you made to quit on whatever it was, always come to grounds with yourself that, well, not always, but I guess reflect on, or come to terms, instead of not always, but come to terms with that it is your decision. You choose how things are going to go out. Like your transformation or whatnot. You choose how that's going to go out. It may look terrible. It may look terrible. That's part of the process of pain. I sound like a little uh man, I need to make my own book one of these days or something. I don't know. But quitting sometimes is hard. It is hard. Sometimes it's pretty easy. Actually, sometimes it's really easy if you feel it, if you like legitly feel it, that you really want to reject this freaking experience. Like you just want to do it. Like, oh my god, get out, just leave. All right, cool. But when something like there's like some barricade keeping you from quitting, good or bad, it could go good or bad with the quitting. Because I wouldn't quit something that you really enjoy doing. If you did that, I swear I honestly think you're just setting yourself up. I really do think you're setting yourself up for failure, I guess. Because it's not the fact of getting the result of what you're doing, it's just the fact that you just freaking love doing it. You don't give a freaking reason. You just like doing it because you like doing it. Shoot, you don't need a reason. You do not need a reason to be doing something that you just legitly just love doing. I mean, come on now. It's part of you. There's no ifs or buts about it. And then, if you really wanted to do something that you love doing, which I'm trying to progress in doing myself, honestly, just keep doing it. If you want to become good as you can be with whatever you love to do, just keep doing it. You'll get better in time, or as long as you keep doing it and absorbing more, experiences, testing stuff out. Just test some stuff out. It's not gonna hurt, or just give stuff a shot, I don't know. I don't know. Just give stuff a shot. It's going to benefit you more, I think, at least, when you're... Sorry about that. I don't like usually having stuff distract me when I'm going in the whole rant mode. Shit, now I lost my... Alright, I'm just going to end it right here, because now I lost my whole like thinking processes with it. But when it comes, like I said, when it comes to quitting, if you really fucking love it, don't stop practicing that which you enjoy. Like, don't feel obligated that you need to do something else because someone else believes that you should be doing that instead. Or when they try to place some little trappings, I think it's trappings. They place some little trappings where, yeah, you can do this, but they want you to do this as well. Like, say you're an artist. They want you to keep doing this, but they also want you to study for whatever. Like, okay, yeah, you're an artist and you like to design photographs and stuff. and then someone tells you, yeah, that's cool, you should do that, but then you should also do some actually suggestions about something else, like video editing. If the portion of that actually helps, then I say go for it. But because then it like you can do as like you can place anything that could benefit your mind and stuff. Like, don't get me wrong on that, but sometimes when you're in the mode, like you're going to freaking go nuts and just do this shit, like you're gonna paint that picture. You're gonna make sure you paint that picture, and then some other bullshit comes up where that just possibly might distract you. Honestly, I say finish the picture first. If it's really that urgent, that you need to stop, okay, stop. I mean, me personally, fuck that. Cause I mean, with some stuff that I quit on, I try not to personally identify myself with like doing that. Cause I remember countless times where I could have quit my damn job, quit my previous job, and literally go to a high paying job, like a higher paying job. I could have done that. People told me, why are you here? You could be doing something else. You could be totally doing something else. And you want to know why? It's because of all the fucking people I worked with. I don't give a fuck about the damn money. I cared about the fucking people I work with. Shit. I love those guys, the people I worked with. Hell, they were the best people I ever freaking met. Shoot, I freaking loved the experience. Never freaking forget that. I don't really forget most of my experiences. I just don't talk about them sometimes. It just comes up in my brain, and then it's like, oh yeah, I remember doing something like that. But like I said, if you want to be an expert on something, or like the thing that you love doing, then fucking go for it. Don't try to make yourself feel like a damn loser when you know that you're not, but you're telling yourself you are because maybe you aren't getting the exact results you want. But you gotta realize you have to put effort and stop worrying about what the fuck's going to happen if you don't or if you do. Because if you don't do it, if you do it, or yeah, stop fixating on what would happen if you don't do it and what would happen if you do it. Just do it, man. There's like nothing. There's nothing. Alright, I'm making this video too damn long. Just don't forget to try to experience everything at its maximum effort, at least. Just experience it. Try shit out. If you don't like it, it's cool. Let it be. Get the fuck out. Just get the fuck out. That's it. There's nothing more. There's nothing more unless you decide to make it something bigger than it actually was. If it's something that you just love, when you just start, you don't want to stop, man. You don't want to stop. You just feel so You just feel so happy when you're doing it. You just start smiling. You just start smiling. And then when you see other people doing the same thing, that's just mind blowing. You just love it. You I mean, you would I think anyone would love the the power when it comes to showing how creative our minds really are. Like how they really are. Even if some people don't think they are that creative. Just think out of the box a little bit about some things. Sometimes, yeah, you should rationalize and be realistic about some shit. I get that. But that does not mean you can stop and be creative and embellished into what you want your life's work to be. Alright, that's it. I'm done.